We're here with Martha Ann Miller at the 2016 Legacy Awards. And let's see, you are 104 years young, right?
And half.
104 and a half. When did you start 4-H?
In about 1923.
And what were the projects that you worked on?
Well, I belonged to the sewing club, the canning club, the baking club, and the interior decorating club.
Wow, that's quite a busy schedule for you. And when you think about 4-H and how it affected your life and your success, what stood out the most?
Well, it's the event that changed my whole life. And what I mean by that is, you see, I won the first prize in baking a loaf of bread in Vanderbilt County. And there are 100 counties in the state of Indiana. Everybody that wins in the counties are supposed to enter in the state. And I won in the state, first prize. I said, there must have been an angel hanging over my loaf of bread to have that blue ribbon put on my loaf of bread.
And what did it mean to actually win? Did you ever think you could win something statewide?
Well, when the 4-H people won in the state, the leaders of the state 4-H club brought the winners all to Washington, D.C. for a trip. And I had my picture taken with Calvin Coolidge, and I sat on Herbert Hoover's desk and swaying my legs like a kid. I was only 13, and the rest of the people were 16 and 17-year-olds, because they didn't expect anybody so young to win the first prize.
You were the prodigy. Do you have any bread baking tips for our watchers?
Well, they always ask me about the recipe, and I said, any recipe book you've got, it's got the recipe in. It's just how you put it together.
What does it mean for you to be here at the Legacy Awards tonight?
It's amazing, just amazing. I never dreamed that these things would happen to me. And what I mean by that, excuse me, just a month and a half ago, a friend of mine put an article in the USA Today about me, a half a page. And that caused a lot of selling of books that I wrote. My book I wrote finally after age 90. Is the first century and not ready for the rocking chair yet. So
I love it. Now, what advice do you have for parents who are considering putting their children in 4-H? Now, it's not the 1920s, it's 2016. What advice do you have to parents who are wondering whether or not their children should be in 4-H?
Well, 4-H Club has a wonderful program of head, hand, heart, and health. And that's the basics of everything that people need to know to live and run a family.
Well, thank you so much for being here. We're so happy to have you.
Well, I'm glad to be here, and it's exciting for me to be here.
Absolutely. 104 and a half.
Yeah.
When exactly is your birthday?
August the 6th.
All right. Well, we can't wait to wish you a happy 105.